hunger, hardship, biting the people, insecurity. They said it is worse now than ever before. And that if nothing urgent is done, the people may throw out to protest. So they have given warning, they have given sign that danger looms large. Revolt can come up, is imminent. People will soon take action.
Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder with it.
We're sitting on a keg of gunpowder. Having teeming youth, millions of them without job, without food, who are looking for trouble.
Thank you so much. I'm your producer, Great. I want to present why the North is protesting with the flags of Russia, China, and others. They are making a statement. And we are to blame Tinubu and the security agencies. They should accept the blame. Arresting the tailor that sold the Russian flag or Chinese flag is meaningless. It will not solve anybody's problem. Tinubu should accept the blame. The approach of the military when it has to do with peaceful protest is uncalled for. The APC-led administration should hold themselves accountable for whatever made the protest to turn violent anywhere. Even the allegation of looting of shops, the government should accept the blame. Occupying Nigeria took place for almost 2 weeks or more. A responsible government led by Goodluck Jonathan managed the situation. There was no violent action. Even when the protesters were violent, government handled the situation. You see, government knows what they want to achieve. If they want a protest to be violent, the protest will be violent. If they want shops to be looted, shops will be looted. All these things will happen for them to have anchored their argument on something. Is there any degree of violence that justify the presence of soldiers everywhere? Soldiers that should be in barracks. What are they doing everywhere in Nigeria? Whatever situation we are having, peaceful protest, you cannot claim that situation had overwhelmed the police that would then make the commander-in-chief to call out the military from the barracks to move in and take charge. As the army is busy with armored tanks running around where people are protesting peacefully, you still hear of terrorists or bandits killing farmers, adopting people. DSS is busy. Those who did this, those who did the other one. But farmers can't go to farm. Kidnapping goes on freely every day. There are things the security agencies should be busy. If they can guarantee that farmers can go to farm, the food crisis will not be at this level. But you are busy chasing protesters. We heard of a killing in Zaria. Somebody was shot in the father's house. That's what we are hearing. So, government knows what they want to achieve. There was clear-cut message passed across to the president the religious leaders in the north met, the traditional institution met, and they passed a message to Tinubu about 6 months ago that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder. I have played the message, the video, you have seen it. The Emir of Kano spoke strongly, yet when the people started protesting against hunger, government did nothing. Even when notice was given of this impending protest, government still did nothing.
Country and appeal to her to inform her husband as the hardship is becoming more alarming.
Even though we have several channels of communicating with the president, I believe that passing this message through you will further underscore the seriousness of the situation and at the same give a better assurance that the message will be delivered. Hunger and starvation, yes, did not start with the government of the day, but the situation has become worse. Hence, our clarion call on the president to address the ugly trend.
When the Emir of Kano passed a message to the president concerning the situation, let him tell the world what he did in response to the message coming from the north, that our people will rise up in protest and we will not be able to hold them back. You can go ahead and be declaring coffee 24 hours. Do not call them off. If coffee 24 hours will solve hunger problem, wait and see whether it will solve hunger problem. To compound the problem, the president, who was supposed to address the nation before 1st day of August, the day they said they will start the protest, he was supposed to address the nation and not waiting until they could start the protest. He did not do that. Only to address the nation on the 4th day of the protest. And people expected the president will use wisdom and understanding. The man that is called master strategist. Whether that strategy is only on how to grab it, snatch it, run with it, or whatever, on how the strategy is just on how INEC will upload blank paper as a result sheet, or say there is glitches. Glitches will affect presidential election, but will not affect senatorial election or House of Rep election. Whether that is only where the strategy ends, or strategy of holding Lagos, only God knows. Address the nation as a father. Tell them you understand. Tell them of a truth, there is hunger. Tell them I feel your pain. And appeal, give me short time. Give me the next 3 weeks. If the situation did not change, go back and continue your protest. Just give me the next 3 weeks. Lo and behold, Tinubu decided to adopt crude and barbaric sex that cannot solve anybody's problem. The protest is politically motivated. Youths, you should not allow people, undemocratic forces to use you to set our nation on fire. You should not allow undemocratic forces. Who are you addressing? People who say they are hungry. In reality, they are hungry. Whatever is in the market is not within their reach. They can't buy it. And you are telling them cock and bull, meaningless. That is unbelievable. People should not allow the enemies of democracy. At this age. That is why so many youths gave up their country. the use of Russian flag, the use of Chinese flag is a vote of no confidence on the leadership of this nation. And when they gave that vote of no confidence, it's a question of, look, we need to mock Nigeria by telling you how we wish we are citizens of Russia, or how we wish we are citizens of China, because in spite of the population of this country, go and see their living standard. Here, with all our oil wealth, we have manifestly seen criminals at all levels looting the treasury. Year after year, we are still talking about oil theft, which they steal with sheep. So, how can you be stealing oil with sheep? And the security agencies cannot do anything. How can it happen that ship will come into Nigeria and load crude oil for 1 month and go out of Nigeria? Only those in government can do it. Only those in government can do it. Crude oil theft. What a shame. So, the people passed a vote of no confidence. They have given up on their country. They are telling the man who came with renewed hope, you are an agent of utter hopelessness. That is the message of that flag you are seeing. Arresting them, charging them for treason is not the solution. Corrupt politicians have committed more treasonable offense. Those who steal crude oil, they are the people responsible for this. All the who is who in NNPC, they are the people that should be charged for treason, for looting the treasury using turnaround maintenance of refinery. $1.5 billion to maintain refinery. And blockheads, Down syndrome men are telling you cock and bull story. They said before Buhari will exit office, all the refineries will be working. Liars. After they have looted, they don't even want the refineries to work. Because they will not be importing fuel from Malta, where we have been told they have their own refinery. They will not be collecting trillions of naira as fuel subsidy. Tinubu knows what is going on. He knows what is going on. Those who protested with flag, we are not happy that Bayo Ononoga is accusing P2B and the Igbo race of being responsible for the protest, when them themselves know the truth that hunger is responsible for the protest. Hardship is responsible for the protest.
The situation has become worse. Hence, our clarion call on the president to address the ugly trend.
Thank you so much. Emir of Kano's message to Tinubu is so important. He told the wife, tell your husband, we have suffered enough and we can't continue like this. The people have suffered enough. Hunger and starvation is ravaging Nigerians. The other channels through which one will use to pass this message. But it is far more important that this message goes through the president's wife. Tell your husband, enough. How can the leaders of the North be happy since they have passed countless number of messages to the president? The situation is getting out of hand. Mr. President, the situation is getting out of hand. And when people start protesting, you wait day one, wait day two, wait day three, and when you finally want to say something, you say, oh, it's those who want to truncate our democracy. Lo and behold, on the 5th day, after that broadcast, you then see Russian flag, Chinese flag. Why? There is a vote of no confidence. They were expecting that the president would say something meaningful, but he said nothing. He decided to pour fuel on a raging fire. And now, rather than engage the people, dialogue with them, they are using 24 hours coffee. Go and sit at home. Army everywhere, police everywhere. It's a waste of time. Brute force can solve problem. When a man said, we are hungry. All we are doing now is that you will end up turning the protest to be violent. Engage the people. Apologize to them. This government needs to apologize to P2B and say we are sorry for linking you with the protest. They need to apologize to the Igbo race and stop those idiotic protests of Igbo must go. The president should come up strong and say something definite about it. All this assurance of a DSS is meaningless. Because DSS was supposed to have invited Bayo Ononoga when he tweeted that nonsense, senseless allegation. DSS was supposed to have invited Bayo Ononoga and then make a public statement to tell the Igbos, forgive Bayo Ononoga, to apologize to His Excellency Mr. P2B. They were supposed to be proactive. If they have done that, all this nonsense will not be playing out. So you cannot lay foundation for anti-Igbo sentiment. Then DSS will not tell you, we will do something. Will nobody have confidence in your people? The institution had failed woefully, shamelessly. Those people who are going about with public address system saying no protest, what did DSS do about them? Do you see why people are carrying that Russian flag, Chinese flag? It's a vote of no confidence on the security agencies, on the leadership of this nation. A vote of no confidence. You all have failed. There is no hope that you will do anything meaningful. How come you people can't learn? How come DSS will not be a professional institution? President's daughter, no protest in Lagos. But where in the Constitution can you tell us the president's daughter derived that authority to say no protest? When Asari Dokubo was running his mouth, where was DSS to say you have no authority to stop people who want to protest peacefully? To say if you are protesting, you are my enemy. If you do anyhow, you say anyhow. You can't threaten protesters who are aggrieved. It's their constitutional right. Then the army will issue a statement, will cancel it back and allow anarchy. How can this peaceful protest turn to anarchy? Though nothing was happening, even the protests they have not even come. Police will issue threat, army will issue threat. What justification for that? And when certain elements take one or two actions, you say, okay, can you see the protesters said it will be peaceful. It's no longer peaceful. Who made it not to be peaceful? When you occupied Nigeria in 2012, did Jonathan not offer maximum protection and ensured nobody will be attacked? Did Jonathan raise any group of people to say no to protest or to go about and threaten protesters if you try it? These are the things. And DSS will watch all these undemocratic forces, all these elements operating freely. Only a fire brigade approach when the damage is already done. When they are going out campaigning, Igbo must go, then DSS will assure you they will do something. But nip it at the bud at the very beginning. A stitch in time, we are told save 9. No, they will not do that. Maybe because of order from above. It's so shameful. Tinubu, Bayo Ononoga, And those who fail to do what they should do at the appropriate time should accept responsibility for this very situation where Nigerians have given up on their country. So many Nigerians, not just those who are carrying flag of Russia or China, so many Nigerians. If there is any way any of these countries will say if you want to come out of Nigeria, you will see millions. Over 70% of the population would like to visit Nigeria because of bad governance, because of evil politicians, corrupt politicians, useless, wicked, heartless politicians who does not feel the pain of the people. Security agencies who will not be professional in carrying out the official assignment. They brought us to this sorry state. That's why people are protesting with Russian flag, with Chinese flag. There's no country they will not use their flag. Because even Nigeria Republic is offering more hope than Nigeria now. Our currency is becoming ordinary paper under the watch of Tinubu. That is the situation. So let the security agencies know we should find solution, not arresting people. Find solution. Carry out your assignment professionally. Help Nigerians to believe in their country. Let those in government turn from their evil way. Or else, there may be that protest where everybody will come out and the army, police combined will not be able to do anything. Hunger is a dangerous thing. Let Nigerians accept responsibility to share this video. Let government hear the truth. May it also please you to subscribe to this channel. God bless you.